As an architect, are you involved in the project from A to Z, or do you do it in phases in terms of, can you just draw for me, give it to me, and I go to another architect, or draw for me, and then I call you at the end of the project? Does that work?
In most of the projects that we carry on in my office, we insist that we have to be held accountable. So we insist we have to be there from day one to the end of the project. Because otherwise you'll do a building, you'll do a project, the owner will go and pick some contractor, they'll do the project, maybe halfway there are problems that come in. And you'll still be held responsible because the drawings are very clear, you are the architects or the approved drawings. So we always make sure that we go through our projects. If at some point the guy does not want to use our services, then we make sure we have to write off. We do some letters to him and he writes us off. And we also do letters to the authorities to ensure that we are no longer in that project. So in case of any consequences in future, everything is clear.
How do you charge for your services if I'm building my own house, or when I'm building units, 20 units and above?
Okay, there are usually two ways of charging. Mainly we are governed by what you call a 5 to 5, whereby the consortium fee for all the consultants in the project, that is the architect, quantity surveyor, mechanical electrical engineer, structural civil engineer, comes to something around 14%. This is divided as in the architect gets 6%, the QS gets 3.5%, then what you call the structural civil gets 3%, and the mechanical electrical gets 1.5% of the total construction cost. Plus, usually nowadays you have to do the VAT. So it's 14.5 plus VAT, which we take back straight to the exchequer. But when you are doing more units than that, usually there is a scale whereby they say, I'm not so, okay, I can't remember the figures, but after the first maybe 10 houses or 50 houses, the scale keeps coming down. After another 100 houses or 200, the scale keeps coming down. So by if you're doing a bigger estate, definitely as a developer, you enjoy some economies of scale whereby the rates come lower.
Finally, give us your parting shot.
My parting shot for me, I would just say that for clients who get disappointed by architects, you have a recourse, and sometimes people have themselves to blame, because sometimes you don't want to pay the correct fee, so the guy doesn't give you a project in enough times. So for me, my appeal would be that maybe people get to accept architects, what we do, what we go through, what we learn, and the long process that it takes for us to reach where we are. And once you pay people what they deserve, I'm sure most of these other problems will just fade.
Thank you so much, Mutahi, for your time and, of course, for your insight on why we should use an architect.
Thank you.
At the end of the show, I shall give you a recap of what we have learned on today's show, so don't miss out. Join me now as we visit the hot property of the week. Welcome to the hot property of the week. Today we are at Delta Plains on Mombasa Road, which the developer has dubbed as Your Dreams Woven Together. We'll be speaking to the representative of the developer, Shetty, who will tell us why this is the hot property of the week.
Inside the house, next to the entrance is a guest cloakroom with a pedestal sink for your visitors. Adjacent to it is a spacious lounge room which allows you to fit in your lavish couch and any other decor of your choice. The lounge is also fitted with elegant lighting fixtures. Next to the lounge room is a beautiful and inviting dining area. In addition, it has a serving window which offers easy access of food to the dining room from the kitchen. The kitchen is spacious enough to fit a cooker and a fridge. It also comes with inbuilt kitchen cabinets, large marble granite work surface area, and a pantry. Next to the kitchen is a laundry area equipped with a washing sink and a drainage area. Upstairs, there is a common bathroom that is equipped with a hot shower. In addition, there is also a pedestal sink. The master bedroom is ensuite with large inbuilt wardrobes. The bathroom comes equipped with beautiful sanitary wares which are of intricate design and finishes. The house has a controller for the solar water heater, which enables you to manage your electricity usage. The bedrooms come with inbuilt wardrobes with shelves and drawers. The rooms have high-quality finishing windows, which is consistent throughout the house.
Shetty, tell us your background as a developer.
Delta Corp East Africa Limited is one of the largest developers in Nairobi, in Kenya. We have done a lot of big commercial developments. This is our first residential development. We saw a need to have a quality housing development in this area with affordable prices, so we decided to start here.
Tell us about Delta Plains and why I should consider buying into this project.
Delta Plains is spread out over 11 acres of land. It has 153 units of 3-bedroom and 4-bedrooms. Some of the units have DSQs attached, some are without DSQs. We also have a shopping center in the development. Other than the shops itself, it also has a provision for a juice bar, a gym and an aerobic center. We also have various other features like generators and solar heaters for all the units.
I realized off Mombasa Road as you drive into the project, the access road was not finished. Are you going to ensure that it is finished before the residents move in?
The road outside is a temporary road. We will be finishing it very soon, and it will be up to good standards. We are just about finishing up here. It's just the beautification, the gardens that are being worked on. So we expect the tenants to move in very soon.
Every project we visited, infrastructure is very important. Tell us where you're getting your water, electricity and sewer.
For water, we have a borehole, and then we have a 380,000 litre underground tank and 180,000 litre overhead tanks. And we are also connected to the EPZ water supply. So water is never going to be an issue in this estate. We have a sewage treatment plant inside the development, which is going to basically recycle all the sewage. And the water generated will be used to water the gardens and the common areas.
And what about the security? Give us
security,
the features.
we have good high perimeter walls. We have put a very good electric fence on it. There is only one entry and exit point to the development, and there will be guard stationed throughout.
As a buyer, who are you working with in terms of providing mortgages?
We are working with housing finance, but we also open to work with other banks.
Delta Plains is a gated community located along Mombasa Road near Mulolongo. It is also 4 kilometers away from the Athi River town. In addition, it is a 30 minutes drive from the city center, and with traffic, 40 minutes drive. Delta Plains is also located 3 kilometers away from Kitengela town, where shopping centers are available for your needs, such as Naivas and Eastmart. Delta Plains has a wide range of education facilities available for your children, which are in the surrounding area, such as Antenna School, Kennedy Academy, Kitengela International School, and among others. Near the estate, there are several hospitals, such as Mariakani Community Hospital, Aga Khan Clinic, and Nairobi Women's Clinic. Lastly, there are financial institutions in the area, such as Equity Bank, National Bank, Post Bank, and among others. For these luxurious houses, the starting price is 8.2 million Kenya shillings. For anyone willing to purchase a property for investment, the current rent rates begin from 40,000 Kenya shillings.
On the property gallery segment, we shall showcase the properties available in the market, their location, their price, and other interesting details and facts about the properties.
MUCHATHA Heights, which is located along LIMURU Road, is a gated community estate with 9 affordable housing units. Some of the features include a master ensuite with a balcony, a self-contained servants' quarter, spacious rooms with inbuilt wardrobes, a fitting kitchen with cabinets, a cabro-paved driveway and parking, adequate parking spaces, borehole, and an underground rainwater storage tank, a stone perimeter wall with an electric fence and security lighting, a wireless connection, and a readily available title deed. For this property, the price is only 10 million Kenya shillings. Evergreen Court, which is located in KILELESHWA, is a gated community with 24 housing units. Some of the features include a domestic servants' quarter all-en-suite, a fitting kitchen with a breakfast counter, a stone perimeter wall with an electric fence, CCTV surveillance cameras, a cabro-paved driveway, ample parking space, a playing area for the children, a swimming pool, and all bedrooms are en suite. For this luxurious property, the price is 17 million Kenya shillings. IMARA Gardens apartments, which are located along Nairobi-Mombasa Highway, are 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. Some of the key features are spacious lounge room, dining room, inbuilt hand sink, an ensuite master bedroom, a fitting kitchen with a granite working surface area, a laundry area, a guest room with a cloakroom, a prepaid electricity power monitor. For these luxurious apartments, the price is, for the 2-bedroom, 6.4 million Kenya shillings, for the 3-bedroom, 7.4 million Kenya shillings. For anyone willing to purchase the property for investment, the current rent rates are, for the 2-bedroom, 35,000 Kenya shillings, for the 3-bedroom, 40,000 Kenya shillings. For more information on these properties, kindly refer to the Property Show website.
I hope you have enjoyed the show, and just to give you a recap of what we have learned today. The role of an architect includes to help you realizing the construction of your dream home, advise you on the suitability of the land as well as placement of the property on the land, updates you on new technology available in the market. He also ensures that your project has the right consultants such as quantity surveyor, structural and mechanical engineers, amongst others. The steps to go through after identifying an architect include making sure you visit other projects the architect has previously undertaken, sign a valid agreement with the architect. It is also important to know that your architect has professional indemnity in case of negligence and non-completion of the project. The approvals you will require for architectural designs include City Council statutory approvals such as architectural and structural drawings, approval by the National Environmental Management Association NEMA, and finally, make sure your architect provides you with an occupational certificate upon completion of the project. Well, that's all we have for you today. You have heard from our architect, you have visited our hot property of the week, and have viewed our property gallery. For more information, please visit our website, Facebook page, and follow us on Twitter. Your feedback is very valuable to us. Thank you for watching, and kwaheri.